That right there was a pretty extended summary of our first day on SharpShaRube. So sorry about that being so long without any audio or whatever, because I kind of forgot to save the audio for that, so that's a bit problematic. But now you might be wondering, what is SharpShaRube? And I don't really feel like explaining it, so I will let SharpShaBOOM explain it with this cinematic intro.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, two players started with nothing. One seeking to spread good, and the other seeking to spread evil.
If you're still wondering what SharpShaRube is after watching that cinematic intro, I might as well briefly explain it here. So SharpShaRube was obviously started by me and SharpShaBOOM, and as you can tell by the name, it is just the two of us who play. Because we decided to end Teencraft like really early because everybody on it was inactive and there was like nothing being done, and it's kind of hard to have a server where everybody is inactive. So SharpShaBOOM and I decided to start SharpShaRube. But SharpShaRube is not just any ordinary world where we just build things. There is a twist, and I think you already know what this twist is. It is where one of us is good and one of us is evil. And I don't know if you can tell, but my little tree stump here doesn't look very evil. I am the one who is good in SharpShaRube, and SharpShaBOOM is evil. And I'm fine being good, because the blocks I need to build good things, or inherently good things, are relatively easy to get. Like, SharpShaBOOM has to go to the nether to get all of his blocks, pretty much. But I can just stay in the overworld and get my building blocks. So being good is good. SharpShaBOOM and I have made a lot of progress since that first day, which I showed at the beginning of the episode. And it has been months since that first day was recorded. And I haven't really recorded anything since, because first of all, I'm lazy, and second of all, I've been extremely busy with school and cross country, so that's kind of why this video is, 4 months overdue now? I should have posted this 3 or 4 months ago, but it's just being posted now, so sorry. The only thing that I've really done so far is build a start of a starter base, which is this tree stump right here. And I gotta be honest, building the start of a starter base isn't the most exciting thing in the world. But I'm actually really happy with how my starter base is coming along so far, so I might as well give a little tour of it before I go and prank SharpShaBOOM, which I obviously need to do because I'm good and he's evil. But anyway, over here, this is my lovely little subterranean potato farm, which I have to fix up because it looks kind of bad right now. There's a lot of dirt over here. And then down over here, this is going to be my enchanting setup. I don't really have the enchantment table or the bookshelves yet, but I will get them sometime. And this is supposed to look like an amethyst geode, but it doesn't really look like one because I didn't have very much amethyst nor calcite. Actually, I had hardly any calcite. But maybe if I find more geodes, I can make that better, more like a real geode. And then right here, this is my sacred pool of holy water, which I added just for the purpose of this episode, and you will see why later. right here, this is going to branch out in the future. Right now it's kind of like a stub, but it's going to branch out, and you will see the purpose of it in a future episode. This root right here, which there's like a little cat in it right now, it goes down deep, and I think this is going to be my favorite part of this tree stump thing that I've been building, because I have big plans for what I'm building down there. But I will reveal that in a future episode, so I guess you'll just have to stay tuned. And then over on this side of my starter base, right here, this is my wheat and sugarcane farm. Not really much to it. Right here, this is a little memorial to my dog named Charlie, who died of cancer over the summer. But right now, it's not very good because I don't have like any candles or any other memorial type things. So I gotta work on this part right here because it's not respecting him enough. Over in this root, there's like this little stub right here, and I am planning to put a bullseye in the center right here. And the reason for this is because I love it when SharpShaBOOM gets achievements, and he still has the bullseye achievement to get. So I might as well make him practice archery so he can get the bullseye achievement. And then down here, I haven't really decorated it much because this is more of my mine actually. It's a pretty fancy mine. But this goes down to the lush caves, which I have kind of torn up because I need a lot of moss for my starter base, and this place is the best place to get moss. So I kind of tore this place up, which is not very good. And actually, I've like to get all this wood for like this root system and the stump, I needed to chop down a lot of oak trees, which seems kind of weird because like I've chopped down entire forests of oak trees, but I'm supposed to be the one who's good, yet I am destroying nature by making this starter base, which is kind of a really big starter base, especially when I build the tree part of it and when I expand the roots to go even deeper for my plans in the future. So yeah, this is going to be a very big starter base, and I'm excited for it because I love building with this style, but at the same time, getting oak wood really sucks, and I still need a lot of oak wood. So yeah. With that said, I think it is about time for me to prank SharpShaBOOM because I have nothing better to do while I wait for the mob vote to come out in a week or so. I think it's a week. And also, SharpShaBOOM is evil and I'm good. So shouldn't a good person fight against evil? But at the same time, should a good person prank an evil person? That's a good question. Personally, I think a good person should prank a bad person, but that's just my opinion. This prank is going to involve the sacred pool of holy water down here, which for some reason kind of reminds me of the shimmer pool in the new Aether biome in Terraria, but that's beside the point. What I need to do is I need to grab some holy water from this sacred pool, and then I need to use the magical properties of this holy water to purify SharpShaBOOM's evil base. And this pool's annoying. I gotta fix this. The pool cannot be looking like this. But I need to purify SharpShaBOOM's base with this magical holy water in my bucket, and then at the same time I can also tour SharpShaBOOM's base. So right over here, this is the beginning of the corruption where SharpShaBOOM resides. And this place is very evil and has a lot of negative energy, so I can't be in here for too long because it's evil. What I don't understand is why SharpShaBOOM is growing plants in his underground evil lair, because plants are good inherently, usually I guess. Maybe poison ivy isn't good, but plants are usually good. So, I don't know. But anyway, this magical holy water right here, which I'm placing down, will slowly purify this evil place and turn it into a place of good and not evil. But this process might take a while, so that's unfortunate. Okay, I kind of feel bad about that, but at the same time, he's evil, so he deserves it. I will spread the holy water around this enchanting setup right here. I might as well pour some holy water from the ceiling as well, just like that. I think this now looks pretty holyified or purified down here, or it's going to become purified. So now I need to work on the tree itself. Wait, no, it's nighttime, so I can't work on the tree until it's day. I might as well rename this into the Holy Bucket, even though I gotta say that sounds a bit weird. Now that it is daytime and there is positive energy in the air, I can work on purifying this tree right here. This is SharpShaBOOM's Tree of Death, as I call it, and it has a lot of negative energy, so I need to purify it. It's also kind of the reason why I decided to build a tree as my starter base, because SharpShaBOOM also built a tree. Trying to climb up this tree with holy water is kind of difficult and painful. After a day of placing water on a tree, I think my job here is done. I know the water doesn't look very magical, but trust me, it's holy water, and it is very magical, and it will start to purify this evil place, the corruption. Yeah, I know it's not the most exciting prank, but I was kind of just showing SharpShaBOOM's evil base, but this place has way too much negative energy, and I need to return back to my tree stump of happiness and life and joyfulness and other adjectives that describe good. Well, anyway, I think that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I know this wasn't the most exciting episode, and that's because I was mostly explaining things about SharpShaRube. That was kind of the purpose of this episode. But next episode, I will be fighting the Ender Dragon, so that is a bit more exciting. But anyway, that's it. Bye. Actually, that's not quite it. I have a few more things to explain. So I'm likely not going to be able to post videos very often at all, because I'm still very busy because of school and cross country. So videos are going to be few and far apart. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I can't really do much about it. But that's all I have to say. So click the video on screen if you want to see the first ever episode of Teencraft. And yeah, and actually please click on it, because views and likes and subscribes would be awesome. But anyway, now it is time to say bye. So, bye.